Introducing first in the corner to my left, from Boston, Massachusetts, the Double X Diva, Alexxis! Her opponent in the corner to my right, from Denver, Pennsylvania, by way of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 150 pounds, the wounded Owl Ronin, LuFisto!
To what do I owe the pleasure once again being joined by Veda Scott, who's been in singles matches against both of these competitors over the past couple of months. Some WWR showcase matches at Beyond Wrestling live events, matches that you can watch for free at youtube.com/Beyond Wrestling and youtube.com/WWR Pro Wrestling. Urge everybody that's watching these matches to subscribe. We've seen a lot of first-time ever matches today, but this might be the one that I'm most excited for.
And this was a bit of a last-minute surprise here, but I'm pretty happy myself to see it come together. Like I said, I've wrestled both of these two of the toughest women I've ever been in the ring with. And so I think this is actually going to be pretty enjoyable for me standing here and watching, not actually in there at all with them.
I'm sure you secretly hate both of these wrestlers, and you would love to see nothing more than for them to tear each other apart.
I mean, that would be fine if they just get rid of each other forever.
Of course, when Chelsea Green, unfortunately, unable to attend today's event due to visa issues, Alexxis stepped up. The New England veteran. I mean, as long as both these competitors have been wrestling, it's kind of amazing that even though they're from different parts of the country, that they've never crossed paths.
Well, the thing about Alexxis is she's incredibly talented, and I think I've said this before on commentary. I think she's at sometimes like an undiscovered gem of women's wrestling, and you see her in the ring, or you are in a ring with her, whoa, and you realize just how phenomenally talented she is. Underrated, I would say.
I think that's the best way to put it. She's super, super underrated, and showing that she can go hold for hold despite giving up size to LuFisto.
Kind of mean, too. A little bit of an attitude on Alexxis.
You think that she's going to chip on her shoulder, considering how long she's been involved in professional wrestling? Do you think that she still feels like she has a lot left to offer, a lot left to prove?
You know, Denver, I hadn't really thought of it that way, but now that you say it...
It's tough. I mean, even when we started Beyond Wrestling, I always felt like wrestling in this region in general just kind of existed in its own bubble. I mean, that's one of the goals of the Women's Wrestling Revolution Project, is to try and allow other wrestlers, you know, that are based primarily in New England, kind of a national platform, the same way that we've done with Beyond Wrestling.
These two going for a knuckle lock here.
Something tells me we're going to see a lot more submission wrestling as this match goes on, something that we haven't really seen from some of the other competitors tonight.
Right, LuFisto is very, very well versed in submissions.
Which is crazy, because I think that most people probably know her due to her experience wrestling men in death matches.
I mean, that may be true, but I think if you, especially as someone who was just recently in the ring with her, she just knows incredible ways to tie up your body.
Well, she's a near two-decade veteran.
Right. Whoa.
She's trained with and wrestled some of the very best.
Crucifix pin by Alexxis.
Out at one. You think LuFisto was a little bit surprised that she got tucked down with that exchange?
Ooh.
Oh, man. Shouldn't be surprised about that. Now, this is a little bit disrespectful to your opponent, don't you think?
Well, this is the point where it gets a little disrespectful.
Yeah, that's a little bit more than just a hip attack.
Before that, yes, it's just your standard. Hold on, wait, what? One more? LuFisto, I would think, would say no. Loading it up.
Not sure that's how it works.
Oh! Big SCO into the buckle.
Instead, Oliver hot dog and came back to haunt her.
Oh, no! Oh!
Oh, and the knees. LuFisto is vicious.
Ah! Alexxis might be out. And now LuFisto on the offensive. LuFisto has a number of brutal corner attacks that she uses. Not just that hip attack, she uses a cannonball she's known for, face washes, boot scrapes. Both of them using their posteriors as a weapon right now. Oh! LuFisto with her own running commentary on the match as well.
I'm going to take her word for it.
A little bit of a different experience for the fans this time. Right up against the ring, much like at Beyond Wrestling. But just giving the wrestlers all a chance to give a much more interactive experience for everyone. Here we go with some of those submissions.
Yeah, that's a tough atmosphere to try and get adjusted to because there's so many more distractions when the fans are right up there. I mean, ultimately, endgame, you want to beat your opponent every single match you're involved in.
LuFisto letting go here.
I think Alexxis said something that LuFisto did not appreciate, so now she's going to pull her hair.
Oh! Fans very appreciative of all parts of LuFisto. Some specifically. Oh, big headbutt.
Alexxis finds herself in a bad way. She does not want to get caught with an attack here.
Oh!
Oh my God. Especially just a stomp to the back of the skull. Jesus. LuFisto taking an extra minute to pull. And just like that, and she was reaching for the ropes, able to pull her shoulder off the mat.
LuFisto admitting she was a little close that time. All wrestlers can learn a lot from LuFisto, especially as she's calling her own match while wrestling. Oh, big leg drop. No.
Trying to hold her down by the head.
Maybe going for another submission here.
Do you think that the longer this match goes, it's going to benefit Alexxis or LuFisto?
You know, Alexxis is so explosive. But the thing is that LuFisto is just going from submission to submission, mixing in some strikes there. That might be enough to wear down anyone. Oh, Alexxis starting to fire back, though. Ooh.
And just a straight shot to the neck.
LuFisto pulling her back into the ring. Oh! Alexxis firing back. Reversal. Oh, big elbow.
Is that wheelbarrow, maybe?
Oh, not quite.
Meeting the mat.
And now, are we going back to a submission here? Curb stomp! Look at LuFisto's face.
Yeah, look at Alexxis' face. You don't want to.
I don't want to look at her face
She's
right
rearranged.
Oh! That was a kick straight to the kidneys. Alexxis trying to fight her way up the ropes. LuFisto, though, right back on her. Oh!
This is one of the most dominating one-sided performances we've ever seen at WWR.
Oh! LuFisto getting some payback from those chops earlier from Alexxis, which I can attest to are so brutal. LuFisto enforcing the rules for herself.
I mean, LuFisto didn't have any problems, quote-unquote, interacting with the fans when she wrestled Kimber at WWR. She threw her into the exit sign. They fought all over the floor, onto the bar, onto the apron.
Another submission here. Oh! Jeez!
Every single comment that gets lobbied to LuFisto from the fans, she's taking it out on Alexxis.
Yeah, I think these fans that are cheering for Alexxis are doing her no favors by angering LuFisto right now. Alexxis close to the ropes, but not quite. She got it.
1, 2, 3. Get that up. Got the ropes. Come on, LuFisto.
And Alexxis made it to the ropes, but she's still struggling. Not quite up to her feet yet. Oh!
Just caught her with the bone in the wrist right along the side of the jaw. Now LuFisto looking to send Alexxis to the top rope.
Oh! Oh!
Maybe a
Hold
tornado
on.
DDT?
Oh!
Planted her with it.
LuFisto maybe setting up a superplex. Alexxis was able to fight back. Now Alexxis on the offensive.
Alexxis usually hits harder than that. You're going to wonder how much energy she's got left. Not much. She was trying to feed off the energy in the crowd instead.
Cut down by LuFisto. LuFisto, though, not going for a cover. Ooh! Forearm to the chest. Camel clutch here.
With that long hair pulled across her face, making it that much more difficult to breathe. And now LuFisto extending the arm behind Alexxis as well. Now just grinding the forearm on the eyes and across the nose. Almost like a crossface right there. When you get hit in the nose, it makes your eyes tear up. It makes it so hard to see.
Fingers in the mouth, fingers in the mouth. I don't even know.
Now LuFisto just wiping off her. That's a souvenir. I bet he can get.
I don't know if Alexxis even knows where she is right now. Oh! Slipped out of that body slam. Hitting the ropes.
Just trying to attack her with all she's got. LuFisto didn't even budge for that shoulder tackle.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey man, even striking with two hands at the same time, she cannot put a chink in LuFisto's armor. And now I think LuFisto's going to look at that signature cannonball.
Alexxis moved!
LuFisto landing at a nasty angle.
And now Alexxis trying to fire up. Big forearm, another chop.
LuFisto trying to escape that corner. Alexxis giving her some separation to charge in. Getting elevated up and over.
No.
Catching herself on the apron.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, just grabbing a handful of hair and grabbing her face first over the second rope. Oh, and kicking her in the head as well.
And it looked like LuFisto was trying to just knock Alexxis off the apron. Oh! Very unique crossbody variation. Oh!
Oh, low leg lariat right on her down to the mat.
No! Well, LuFisto's going to the outside.
Well, it was LuFisto looking to send Alexxis flying off the apron to the floor. Now instead, Alexxis and LuFisto are fighting on the floor. We've got the official going after them instead of issuing a 10 count.
Trying to follow the action here. These two are just brawling on the floor.
Ooh!
Hold on, does Alexxis, she have a chair there? No. LuFisto took the chair. Oh!
Now winning it out here, bring it in the...
Ah! Clothesline out of the chair onto the floor. Senton on the floor.
I thought she was trying to use the chair to get some separation between her and LuFisto, and as soon as LuFisto grabbed it, she knocked her into it, knocked her off of it, and just tried to put her through the concrete.
And then there's a senton on the floor. Oh, brutal. Now LuFisto has that chair.
This could be a mistake. LuFisto's got tunnel vision. The referee's giving him a lot of leeway on the floor.
LuFisto telling those fans to move.
Looking for an Irish whip.
Oh!
That metal grating around the stage here at Fed. You do not want to get whipped into that. Not only the impact, but also possible lacerations.
Alexxis going up top. High risk here. Not something we're used to seeing.
And just timing off.
Using her own body as a weapon. Again, onto the concrete.
Making the most of her small frame. More impact, jumping off the stage.
And sometimes, Denver, that's just what you have to do. Just to use your own body as a projectile. Oh, LuFisto says no. Oh!
Oh, dancing, baby.
She is a wild woman. Is that LuFisto?
Back it up, back it up.
Where are they going now?
Back it up.
Taking her in the direction of the bar.
Get inside. Let's go. Come on.
I think she's
Have a
gonna shoot
seat.
it again.
Oh!
I'm out of cow, referees. Go. Get inside.
Referee's asking them to go inside,
You should be telling him to go inside.
requesting politely that they head back inside the ring.
But then again, with seeing some of the
What
onslaught.
is he gonna do, really?
exactly.
I mean, I'm not trying to say that our referees are not tough enough to handle themselves, but would you go out there and order LuFisto back in the ring?
Absolutely
Probably
not.
not.
Absolutely not. And the intimidation factor is certainly.
Oh! She just
Basically
face
like a stun
planted-
gun, yeah.
Yeah,
face
a
first
stun
on
gun into the
that bar surface.
What is that? It's like a weird lamp
It's like
post table thing.
It's like a table, maybe like a counter.
It doesn't matter. It's hard and not good for your face.
Yeah, that's for drinks, not for faces. I can guarantee that. When they designed FET, they weren't like, oh, wouldn't this be sick if somebody got their face smashed into it? But you know what? It was kind of awesome.
I would like to jump off of this thing, is what the designer of FET was thinking. LuFisto has Alexxis on the outside. Hold on, picking her up.
She's got her in a fireman's carry.
Oh!
And knock it down. It looked like that might have been Anthony Stone. I mean,
Wait,
we do have
really?
some of the Beyond Wrestling wrestlers
Hold
ringside.
on. Oh!
Knocking Chris Pyre's drink out of his hands, and Davey Cash is reading her the riot act.
I don't know if these are the dudes you want to mess with.
Let me tell you this,
LuFisto.
all right? I requested some of the Beyond Wrestling wrestlers to be ringside, considering we're doing standing room only for this matchup.
Right.
Obviously getting a little bit too close to the action. Bottom line, they shouldn't be drinking, okay? If they're here to do a job and here
Hold
to provide
on.
extra security.
Hold on. And LuFisto's still getting into it with the hoods out here.
Well, the referee needs to step in because this is an altercation that we do not need.
Anthony Stone reasonably here, a little angry, but the hoods are incensed. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, the Pepsis are like $4 for a cup here.
Did you see that? That let Alexxis have an opening. She hit a code breaker off the top. No.
Alexxis, fuck her up.
Whoa! And the hoods are, they're now ringside.
Obviously that was inadvertent. I mean, that's what happens. We always tell our fans to watch out for the action. That goes for the wrestlers, too. And now LuFisto looking for a cradle DDT.
Oh!
Snapping her over.
The hoods, though, they're still ringside. They're cheering on Alexxis now. They've definitely taken sides.
Well, if LuFisto was distracted before, this is certainly
That's all we get, right?
playing
Oh!
the role.
No! Going for the burning
Now it's the
hammer!
burning hammer.
Oh!
Man, that was absolutely uncalled for. Oh, come on!
What?
Double X Diva, Alexxis.
And just like that, the Hood's raising Alexxis on their shoulder. Oh, this is an unbelievable turn of events. I would have never expected this type of behavior out of Alexxis. I mean, a win is a win here at WWR, but to encourage that kind of behavior.
And if I were the hoods and Alexxis, I would get out of here because of LuFisto. That look on her face, she's pissed. I don't think we've seen the last of this.